If you're an American high school student thinking about applying to a foreign university, then you've clicked on the right video. In this installment, I'll walk you through everything you need to know when debating if going abroad for college is the right choice for you. Hi everybody, Dave from College Transitions here. On this channel, we address questions directly from our audience, providing the advice that you need to navigate the college search, admission, and financial aid process. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing, and at any point during the video, feel free to check out the links below to review blogs and other material related to this video topic. This week, we'll be answering a question from Kai in Fresno, California, who writes, I love to travel around the world, and I'm considering going to colleges outside of the US. What advice do you give for students looking abroad? Well, Kai, there are many differences between US colleges and those around the globe. Let's start with one that definitely skews in a positive direction: cost. It will please you to hear that the idea of spending $250,000 on a college degree is for the most part a strictly American phenomenon. German universities are completely state-funded and are 100% tuition-free, even for international students. Iceland and Norway offer the same deal. Many other European countries offer extremely cheap tuition rates to those from the United States. Greece, Belgium, France, and Finland all fall in this category. And even countries that don't qualify as extremely cheap, at the very least, still offer lower tuition than in the United States. The average tuition for international students studying in the UK is around $18,000 per year, and in Canada, just $16,000. Those numbers are right around half the cost of an average private college in the United States. However, the financial picture isn't all rosy. Those studying abroad in certain locations, such as Australia or the UK or any Scandinavian country, would likely incur higher living expenses than they would staying closer to home. Fortunately, to help cover such costs, U.S. students studying at a foreign university are still in many cases eligible for federal financial aid. While not every international post-secondary institution participates in U.S. federal loan programs, over 800 schools worldwide do, and roughly half of these 800 are German-based universities. But locations also include schools in New Zealand, Lebanon, Thailand, the Dominican Republic, and Armenia, just to name a handful. And we've covered the financial end of things. Let's move on to admissions. Generally speaking, foreign universities care more about the hard facts of an application, such as rigor of course load, GPA, and standardized test scores, and place less emphasis on soft factors, like reference letters and extracurriculars that have become staples of the American admissions gauntlet. Up next, let's look at some other differences between a college education in the US and abroad that you'll want to take into consideration. A quick mini history lesson. In 1999, a number of European nations signed what was known as the Bologna Declaration, which legitimized the 3-year bachelor's degree. In the years since, additional nations have jumped on board, making this abbreviated option pretty standard. Other countries such as Australia and India are not part of the Bologna Club, but still offer 3-year undergraduate programs. But students hailing from the US do need to be careful when pursuing this option, as some American graduate schools will not admit holders of so-called Bologna degrees, or will do so only conditionally. Another difference comes in the style of learning at many foreign universities. Again, we're generalizing here, but broadly speaking, non-US schools offer less structured learning time, which means a greater degree of self-motivation and discipline will be involved from the jump. Many students going abroad will be expected to assume responsibility for their own learning and navigate course requirements and exams, often without the aid of a syllabus or reading list. Of course, if you had the internal drive and independent mindedness to seek out an academic program thousands of miles from home, chances are you can adjust to these stylistic differences. Last, but certainly not least, let's answer a pretty essential question many students still have. Do you have to speak the native tongue? The answer? It depends. Attending a foreign university often doesn't require speaking any language other than English. The majority of American students studying abroad full-time are located in English-speaking countries. Additionally, a long list of international schools in non-English-speaking countries now offer academic degree programs fully in English. However, not every university in the world caters to this extent to speakers of the English language. You'll have to do your research on a school-by-school basis. To sum up, traveling to a foreign land to pursue an undergraduate degree is not for everyone. Yet for the adventurous, open-minded young people out there, the willingness to consider schools outside of American borders can open up intriguing academic possibilities and life-changing experiences at a potential bargain price. Thanks for listening, everyone. I hope to see you again next week.
If you like what you heard on this video and want to learn more about the college admissions process, please follow us on social media or visit us at collegetransitions.com.